So we got cooking a 5-star meal with dumpster food. Now this is why you don't eat at everybody's crib, bro. What you mean 5-star and dumpster in the same sentence? Bro, we gotta see what this like what? Of course he's a grandpa. Chat, is this what they be serving when you move in the neighborhood and they be like, yo, welcome to the neighborhood?
Hey neighbor, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, good. Can I get some ice from you?
I have water.
You don't have ice?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, bye-bye.
Isn't that the same thing?
Hey,
How are you?
pretty good. How are you?
Good. Can I borrow some ice?
Gotcha.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Damn. W neighborhood, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the best way to get ice
I'd be asking
without
her
having
for-
to pay for it when you don't have a refrigerator. Ask
I'd be asking for ice every day though.
the neighbors.
Ron's a great neighbor. He stops and asks to borrow flour, sugar, whatever, a lot.
Bye-bye.
He's very frugal.
Why she sitting under the grass with like nothing under?
I'm a
If,
foodie. I love everything to do with food. I think people can enjoy a foodie lifestyle on a cheap budget. Every dollar we spend on anything other than food is a waste.
Bro, he got nothing in his apartment. He calls himself a foodie and is eating just bare eggs. What else he got going on?
I got the apartment a few years ago. I
Nope.
don't see the need
No seasoning.
to spend money on furniture. I'm a floor
No
guy.
furniture.
I sit on the floor, and it's very comfortable. I mean, it's just tossing money into the trash receptacle. That's what I think of furniture. I worked
Do he got a wife and kids?
for a cookware company that always puts on displays, presentations. And what happens is a lot of manufacturers send me samples of their product. What I did was I found some 2x4s, and these are styrofoam peanuts. So I just take all the peanuts, throw them in there, and then I cover it up with bubble wrap, and then this is a tablecloth, and it makes a perfect bed.
The average cost to furnish a one-bedroom house is $2,000, and clothing expenses for a single professional can reach $400 a year. Ron spends a total of $20 decking out both his house and his closet.
Yo, you think this crib would be vacant, bro?
1, 2, 3 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. And that's it. And by the way, I own no underwear and no socks.
We gonna call this dude the Musty Man. Musty Man. No
I
underwear,
teach cooking classes.
no socks.
You know, when I go to do
You
any
teach cooking and you don't cook? Man,
kind of demos, I take this all with me. I set up shop and basically do presentations to help people understand that you don't have to have a lot of money to eat well.
Taking showers outside, washing all my clothes at the same time, saves me so much money.
You get to get your shower, you get to get your clothing clean, and you didn't spend a dime. Whew. It warms up after a while.
I never care what other people think. They'll look at me and I'll get looks. And you know what? I want to take a shower, and I'm saving a whole lot of money. And what's wrong with that?
Each time Ron showers and does laundry at the beach, he saves $1.89 on water, energy, and detergent bills.
Well,
People in Southern California go to the
This dude is full of the musty man is full of surprises. Holy smokes.
beach a lot, and the most important thing is they drink wine and they throw sometimes bottles out that contain wine. All right. When I find any, I'll pour it into the tube. It's going right into the box. If you want to go out and have a drink, you're probably going to be spending at least $10 for a glass of Cabernet or Merlot. This way of finding wine costs you nothing. I can't think of anything more exciting than getting something for free. These are lamb's quarters, a weed that's completely edible, part of the spinach family. Fresh cilantro costs about $1.99 a bunch. Popolo is a weed growing all over Los Angeles, and it's known as the summer cilantro. By picking wild herbs and vegetables growing in the cracks of the street, I would say I save at
Yo, aren't most of those fake? Yo, don't the city be planting fake flowers and stuff like that?
least $40 a month.
Oh
Who
my
locks
God.
trash?
They lock it because of you. That's why.
Excellent. Oh, yeah. Lots of lobster. Look at this. This is a gold mine, man. The shells are great. You know, you throw them into a pot of water, and all the meat will boil right out. When I pick up a discarded shell, I'm seeing all kinds of meat. I'm seeing things that weren't eaten within that lobster. Wonderful. That are extremely valuable, especially when you're paying, what, $30, $35 a pound at least? Look at this. I mean, who leaves the table like this? Wow.
You about to eat it. Oh my God, you dirty and
Delicious.
musty. Ew. Yo. Oh my God, that man said,
Cooking instructor Ron Maestri runs a class called Gourmet Meals on a Fast Food Budget.
Bro, this dude runs a cooking class. Oh.
For $40, students can learn how to make meals for next to nothing.
6 people are coming to the cooking class. I have all of my students participate, and
Yo, so he gets the food from the trash and then he feeds it to people? Yo, bro, that's literally the wine.
serve them the dinner that we all prepare. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Grab a glass of wine. Make yourself comfortable. Hey, welcome. Have a glass of wine. All right, well, thank you guys for being here today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to create a really great dish that is my specialty.
Why do they all wear glasses?
I think you'll enjoy it.
Yo,
Sounds good?
Oh, my brother, what are you doing? My brother. Ah, shit. Ah.
All right. Does anybody want any more wine?
Why not?
All right, let's do some wine here.
Wine in a box.
Ew.
I could turn any cheap wine into a fine wine. This is actually a hyper decanting process. You take the wine, any inexpensive wine, and pour it into the blender and give it about 30 seconds, and it will take any inexpensive wine and will make it taste expensive.
It's really nice.
That's excellent. That is really good.
So how cheap a wine can we actually go?
I spent nothing for this wine, got it out of the trash can. I just poured out whatever they...
Yeah, you know you weren't meant to be there, my brother. You know your ass wasn't meant to be there. Look at it looking like that. Look at the old man. He like, man, what the fuck these bullshit? What these bullshit?
Got it out of the trash can.
He like, what?
I just
poured out whatever they didn't drink. It's not like they drank it and then spit it back out. They didn't get to it.
The wine it's a little sketchy, but I never would have thought it would have been as good as it was.
Okay, everybody. Now,
You heard him say he got it out the trash can, Miss Jessica. The musty man.
we're gonna start first with this stock that I created. And as you can
Oh, it's
see,
the
I've
lobster. Oh my.
got the lobster shells in here.
Ew.
We're gonna pull out these tails here. And you know what? In the meantime, why don't I get you guys busy? Why don't you each open up one of those cans of tuna fish? Now for this, I would not recommend tuna fish in oil. I would recommend tuna fish in water. All right, everybody, now take your tuna fish and dump it into the strainer. I need you to pass it around. What we're gonna be doing is a version of lobster thermidor. But what happens if you can't afford lobster? We're gonna replace the meat with tuna. This is a real easy.
Yeah, nigga, you at the wrong spot, bro. This is not the 5-star cooking class you signed up for, my guy. You already know. That man said he replaced the meat with tuna. But as soon as you heard it was from the garbage, your ass should have walked right the fuck out. You should, bro. I would have walked straight to the lawyer's office. Man.
Easy, simple way to do this, and I'll bet you no one will know the difference. Will know the difference. Lobster costs at least $30, $35.
Yo, that nigga plotted. Yeah,
My
that nigga is plotted.
lobster costs about 59 cents a can. Okay. Take the tuna and put it into the lobster stock. Boiling tuna with the lobster stock
Ew, that just looks
infuses the
nasty.
tuna with the lobster taste.
That just looks
We
nasty,
have our
bro.
mustard. Notice they're mustard packets. Mustard, ketchup, salt, pepper, sugar. I got these free at any restaurant. And then we will mix it all around. Now, I don't feel it's necessary to go out and buy utensils for any reason. Just take a wire hanger, stretch it, and then give it one of these to bring it together. And now, what I've just created is my own homemade whisk. Works just as well, and it costs you nothing.
How much they pay you, nigga? How much they pay you, bruh?
This is like really tough to do.
It does take practice.
It's kind of
It beats using a spoon.
Okay, guys, now we've got the mixture here. I'm gonna ask you all to come around the front over here. So come on around. Now what we're gonna do is fill in each one of these tails with the tuna mixture. Why don't you sprinkle some breadcrumbs? Excellent. Okay, next.
Do they show them the footage? Do they show him the
This
footage
is a total
of him
blast.
literally?
This makes me very, very happy. Getting everybody involved made a big difference because everyone can see just how simple it is to do. I'm gonna put these into the oven and we'll be ready to serve in 5 to 7 minutes. All right.
I'm actually really interested in to see what it comes out tasting like because of the change from lobster to tuna. You know, it smells like it, looks like it. You know, we're gonna find out if it tastes like it.
Oh.
It smells interesting.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now you call that 5-star? That's 5-star. Y'all didn't even see him cut the lobster. He came with a already open lobster. Y'all not suspicious of nothing? Huh? Bro, he's blending wine. The bottle, you didn't even see him crack the bottle open. Yo.
4, 5, 6 people
Bro,
to
he
feed.
came out of wine out of a fucking box. Come on, twin.
This entire meal cost us less than $5 total. What we've done is we've created lobster thermidor.
Like, look at Shorty face, bro.
Well,
Look at Shorty face, bro. She already knowing something wrong.
what we've done is
She already like, oh, hell nah. Or maybe she like, yo, this about to taste hella good. I don't know which one it is.
created lobster thermidor that cost less than a couple of dollars each person. Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
Very
Yeah,
good, very good.
yeah, they filmed the black nigga first, of course. Why they, oh my God.
I enjoyed this dinner actually a lot. It didn't have no strong fish taste to it. It didn't taste like tuna at all.
All of the greens that you're eating grow wild through the sidewalk. I was picking off the side of the street. You really just have to know what you're looking for.
This is the, yo, look at his man. Nigga, you know you done fucked up. Why don't this is something that you're supposed to tell before they eat, bro. Before you eat, before you drink, you spew all this information. So I know to get the fuck out.
Or as far as the shells go, I got the lobster tails from a dumpster. I went to a seafood restaurant and picked out all the lobster tail. We used the shells, we used the meat that was inside and left over, and I made this incredible broth, and you're eating it. Everything that I did...
And you're eating it, yo.
...was not unsanitary. Everything was rinsed. I put those shells into the stock so it would boil out bacteria. Does it change the way it tastes?
No, I mean, it's really good.
It's got a strong seafood taste, but it's not overpowering.
Oh, that's real good. I actually enjoyed the meal a lot. That's the irony part about it, that you find out that you basically were eating everybody's leftovers, but it turned into a great meal.
They came here with the desire to learn something new. Everyone was very, very receptive. It really was a success as far as I'm concerned. I am never going to stop being cheap because there's so much pleasure in the reward of people's gratitude.
So, Chef, cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.